Hey everybody, it's Mike here from the Last Three Rows of Horror podcast. Today I'm interviewing the Chicago death metal band Nine Gates. Gentlemen, how you doing?
Very good.
Yeah. Solid.
Okay, so you're a death metal band, and I'm sure you're all influenced by horror movies, and I bet that reflects in your lyrical content. Let's start off by introducing yourselves and what instrument you play. Also, what is the make and model of your instrument? We'll start with...
I am Jeremy Adamak. I play a Kiesel guitar.
And I am Adam. I play a cork guitar.
Jeremy O'Reilly, play drums.
I'm Ryan Barty, and I play a Schecter 5-string bass.
So, tell me a little bit about yourselves. When did you start?
Oh, shit.
We started around 2010.
Okay. What other bands are you in or have previously been in?
Previously, I've been in Darkfall, Dark Transfiction, and the oldest one is probably Dark Dominion. Jer?
First up was Dark Dominion or Safe,
Yeah.
whatever we call it.
Or Safe, yeah. That's when
That's when we started playing
we're
together, yeah.
13 years old.
Yeah. When we started.
So that's just me and the drummer.
Then I was in a band called Feeding on the Fallen. And then after that, I was in a band called Sick, a Slipknot tribute. And then I obviously joined Nine Gates at that point.
Jeremy?
For me, I played a few, started again, Safe, Dark Dominion.
He's pretty much in all the same bands as me.
Played in Darkfall. I played guitar in Darkfall.
Ryan?
Me and the drummer have always
Yeah,
been.
me and him have been jamming together since we were like 12, 13. Me and him since we were 16, 17.
Yeah, like there was one show where, in Feeding on the Fallen days...
I've been in and out of projects with like all of these guys since
Pretty
forever.
much.
And then
Yeah, so I sort of joined the group around 2010. I met these guys, and I've been jamming with them for like years and years. I really just started with this band in the last year and a half or so. Before that, my very first band in high school was called Hollow Core, and we were like a nu metal band. We played one show, and then we broke up. Well, that was fun. After that, I was in the Sick Slipknot tribute band. I played their farewell show for about 300 people at the Forge in 2013.
Ah.
And then for a while there, I was just jamming with a buddy of mine, and we just had a death metal project, me and him, just me and a drummer. And then, about a year and a half ago, I joined Nine Gates. So it's been a long time since I've been in an actual band, and this is definitely the best band I've ever been in. So.
And you have a cover band right now too, right?
I do. I'm in a 90s alternative metal cover band called 9020, and we've already played, I think, 7 or 8 shows this year already, and we're gaining momentum, so
Awesome.
It's been a really fun year, for sure.
Good. So why do you all play death metal, and what are your main influences musically?
Why do we all play death metal?
I don't know how I landed
Yeah,
there, man.
that's...
Huh.
I think we all play death metal because we like to keep challenging ourselves and raising the bar as a group. We're always trying to play faster, tighter, more progressive licks, and because we have such a chemistry, like really the best times we play together are when we're jamming. We're just freely creating, and that's how we write our music. We write our music through jamming.
We forgot to mention we're missing a member.
Yeah, our singer.
We are.
Indeed.
Yeah,
got the
he's
COVID.
Yeah.
John Ziggis. Yeah,
Okay.
he's got the COVID tonight, and he was missed tonight. We talked about how, we're in there jamming, and it's just like a foursome. It's not a foursome. It's 5, and he completes the group.
Mm-hmm.
And his writing is incredible. He spends a lot of time, smoking weed, taking psychedelics, and using a thesaurus, and he's very poetic.
While he's not here, bro.
Very poetic, dude.
No, I mean, he's
I
probably
think
right.
he
I
would.
mean, it ain't wrong.
Is that wrong? Oh,
He's
yeah.
got some of the best lyrics I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, yeah, like
Known that
he's
man
he's
long
off
time.
the charts with his writing, for
Fantastic
sure.
addition.
Yeah,
He's
that
a
guy
great,
could
great
write.
writer.
We're going to get into that more about how horror influences the lyrics and everything. But what are some of your main influences? Like what kind of bands do you like listening to?
Say Dying Fetus, Origin. Any of you guys?
I've always been a Vital Remains person.
Ooh,
And
Vital
obviously
Remains.
Deicide. So me and Gerard,
There's a lot
me
of
and the
Deicide.
me and the other guitar player have always and
So old school death metal.
You'll
old
hear- yeah, you'll
anything
hear a lot
04
of
and below.
influence.
Me and Jeremy should know every record.
Yeah, you'll hear a lot of influence in that.
That was just when we were like hot in it, man.
Yeah, we were-
Shit.
How about you, Ryan?
Yeah, so I love Deicide. I love black metal as well. You know, Behemoth, Dark Funeral, stuff like that, and you know other like more well known like Cannibal Corpse, stuff like that. I pretty much listen to everything.
Yeah, we definitely have a black metal undertone / even proggish
Mm-hmm.
with our style of writing.
I could hear the black metal.
You can hear the black metal, and the funny thing is, you could hear when things were written, what time frames. Like, so like the last song we played, you can hear it was written right around like the primary of Dying Fetus and like stuff like that. And you can hear some other tunes written. You're like, oh, it's kind of like you can hear influences of different eras of that point of time. You know, obviously,
Influenced by what you're listening to, you know.
yep, you're always influenced by what you're listening to, 100%.
Sure. So what would you say draws you to horror, and how does it influence the music that you create and your band's image?
I wouldn't say it's horror.
I don't know if we got it,
We sing about a lot of different things. Our singer now, he sings about tons of different things. It's not really horror flick stuff, but our
scary
favorite
when you're into it.
horror films, if you want to go that route.
We're gonna get to that.
Well, either Rebel Flesh is about zombies eating people, so I'd say that's
yeah,
right.
that is
so it's
true.
probably
That is true.
so. Yeah, one of the tracks
Not all of
is
them are.
not all of them are, but he kind of has free reign of what he's writing. But
Right.
in regards to horror, like Eat of the Rebel Flesh, you could definitely he's probably thinking of I think of like Army of Darkness, stuff like that. Like I love like Evil Dead, like anything like that time frame. It was a little bit of comedy, a little bit of joke, a little bit of horror in it. Oh, it was great.
Yep.
That's gonna be my next question. Actually, what are some of your favorite horror films?
Obviously, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah, first one.
Oh yeah, the original. I have the one on VHS I can never find. It's somewhere in my house. I don't know where the fuck it's at.
How about you? You said Evil Dead.
I like old horror. That's my thing. I'm a Pumpkinhead, Critters.
Oh yeah, monsters.
That's
Yeah,
good, too.
yeah. Fucking original Tremors. I'm like. I'm not sure if you consider that horror, but
Oh yeah.
it's like I'm like that's kind of my thing. I'm like I love that original Hellraiser. Like
So you like practical effects?
I like practical effects.
Oh,
Okay.
Original
Hellraiser-
Hellraiser,
Hellraiser's the
like
best.
come to daddy.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Pinhead.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
I think I don't know. That's a loaded question, but I think the thing that put the fear in me first was like The Exorcist or like Damien shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Omen.
the stuff that put the fear in me when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Later on, I like the fucking zombie.
Let me ask
fucking
you-
Halloween remakes.
Let me ask you this:
I
Does
like
it
all that
does it
stuff.
scare you because you might be, or like maybe formerly,
No idea, dude.
were you
I
were,
can
were you
explain
ca-
it.
did you grow up Catholic?
No.
Okay.
I grew up
Hey,
Lutheran,
dude.
which is about a putt, fucking chip shot away.
Okay, yeah, true. Brian.
It's a Catholic school, didn't you?
Well, so the very first horror movie I saw,
Oh, shit.
I was 3 years old, and I saw Pennywise the Clown.
It.
Yeah,
Oh, so
yeah.
That'll
Yeah.
put the fear in you too.
oh
and,
fuck yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie
Fucking-
sucked.
I was
The movie sucked though.
No, I meant like it
yourself,
sucked.
man.
I love it.
Fucking it ruined me when I was
me
like
and
4
Johnny
years old,
recently-
man.
recently
no, when I
rewatched
was a
the
little
fucking
kid and I saw
Imagine being
those.
4 years old watching
and
it.
versus the old ones, dude. We didn't even make it through the old one. We were just
Oh,
like, dude,
hell
I can't
no.
do this
Ah.
no more.
Well,
My favorite
so-
book.
And
Like-
it's a great book.
Yeah.
It is a great book. I remember like in CPS we got like fucking we did like library, we had to read books and like fucking it was worth like 90 something points. It only got me
What?
cleared for the year and I
Did you-
passed.
Nice. Good work.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was part of my curriculum.
I think.
No,
that-
it wasn't.
Yeah, it's,
But it was like you weren't supposed to be able to pass it. And I was
What the
just like,
fuck?
I'd actually read it though.
I think
Scared the
yeah,
shit
it's-
out of me, dude.
the only book
Yeah.
that ever like
I
terrified
was like,
me.
you shouldn't do that.
Aliens.
Oh sure.
Oh, that
Oh,
one too.
That,
Oh, for sure.
That
No, so-
Aliens, like the second
Um,
one, where that kid's in danger almost the entire freaking
Yeah.
movie, and like
They mostly
everyone just
come at
get-
night. Mostly.
dude, and everyone just no one's fucking safe, period.
Yeah.
Everyone's
No.
dying, popping through your chest.
You know what
like,
else put the fear in me? Like when I was older, fucking The Hills Have Eyes. And
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
dude.
Even the
that
newest
was-
one.
That one
The newest
fucking
one.
made me cringe a little. You know?
The one from 06, it was
Yeah,
violent.
I brought my nephew to that.
That was
He was
like
only
the
like
person next
six,
to you, like, "Ugh."
6 or 7 years old. I brought him to that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Scarred for life.
Oh, yeah.
I would say
Oh, the
like,
kid's still fucked up.
So it was like that was like the first scary movie I saw as a kid. But then I would say the movie that like really got under my skin the most was probably T2, and it's not a horror.
What?
It's not a horror movie.
It's my
But
favorite movie.
the sequence
Dude, I
where
could
she's
fucking
in the
love
nightmare
T2
with
and fucking
the
horror
nuclear
movie
bomb
and the
Oh,
going
sure,
off,
yeah.
seeing that as a young kid,
Uh-huh.
that scarred me. But it also really like just ignited a passion for that kind of stuff, you know. And I grew up watching slasher films and just any of the classic.
We're just talking about the
movies,
fear, too?
You know?
Fucking Twister when you were a kid, dude.
Yeah.
Twister? Okay.
Fucking sky turned dark.
Sky
I that
cows.
movie for like years. You're just like, oh fuck, dude.
you see the dude's dad try to hold the thing, like, ah!
Yeah, it was like the kind of ominous fear, like.
And then he,
Yeah, straight up, dude.
Fucking gone.
Yeah.
So it's not just traditional horror films that you guys enjoy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we like
So,
it.
do you agree or disagree that heavy metal?
puts a horror and the fear in you can be a horror movie, dude. I don't know,
Absolutely.
it puts a fear in you.
Yeah, those
I don't know,
feelings,
It's funny.
the-
It's weird. It's the fucking same fucking.
It's like it's a rush, like a roller coaster.
Yeah, the feels.
The
yeah.
adrenaline rush from
So, do you agree or disagree that heavy metal and horror movies go together side by side, and why?
Oh yeah, like there's so much to write about. Like, come on, like you can do psycho killer, you can do fantasy, weird, crazy shit. Like
It's
it's
always an art to everything. You
yeah.
know?
Serial
my
killers. Macabre.
when I was in the early 90s,
Intriguing
when I
as
was
well,
this
yeah.
is not a movie by any means, but when I was playing Doom on the PC, like that was the first like horror with metal, because it's a scary game and you're killing monsters and
One of the first shooters too.
1990s.
Yeah,
What was it?
1990s
Doom.
shooter,
Doom.
Doom. Yeah. Oh hell
I
yeah.
remember Duke
Yeah,
Nukem,
dude.
The first shooter.
Yeah, Duke Nukem,
Hail to the king, baby.
Wolfenstein, yeah, man.
Wolfenstein. Yep.
Wolfenstein.
So-
oh yeah.
That was, I would say, the scary.
Don't mind the dog.
It's the Hounds of Hell.
You know what's mom?
Yeah.
We've unleashed the hounds.
All right, next question, guys. What can an audience expect from you guys when they see you play live?
Well, they can definitely expect a lot of fast notes played synchronized, a lot of very gripping moments, I guess you'd say.
Okay.
We're a very intense live experience,
Mhm.
and we try to bring the energy as much as possible to the audience.
Mhm.
And the audience is like we've played for, they always react to our music, like definitely jumps out at you more than your average band.
You asking how
I've
big
never
the
seen
audience?
No, I'm just asking. What can they expect from you guys when they
Oh,
come see you play live?
Okay.
Like in your performance.
I thought you like meant how big audience. I'm sorry.
Well, we'll get to that. Next question is, where have you played in the past?
Oh, dude.
You play a lot of places. Like
Most recently, it's been
Bada Brew,
Sound Growler and
uh,
One
I remember Bada
Allegiance.
Brew.
Those have
yeah,
been
Bada Brew, Soccer.
the
We've actually
repeats.
played with quite a few like
Bada Brew, we played with Beyond Creation.
Beyond Creation and Abigail Williams, didn't we?
And Abigail.
And Abigail Williams. We played with them. Abigail Williams.
Nine Gates opened for Vital Remains,
Mains too.
at
We've
the
been for
Forge.
Mains at the Forge. Yeah.
Yeah.
They also opened for Blood Incantation a few years ago.
Oh, with
And,
the Immolation. Yeah.
Immolation.
I think my podcast partner Sam likes Blood Incantation.
Oh, they're great. This is the new
Yeah,
record.
It was fucking sick. It was a sick show. It sucked. It was on like a Tuesday.
It was all right. I
As
still
It's
went.
like nobody there. It
I mean,
sucked.
it's
It was still
metal.
fun.
You have,
It
you, have
wasn't
to, you have to
bad.
go when it's
It's
available.
a
Yeah.
Vital Remains show. Vital Remains show is like
Lowest
0 people
attendance.
there.
Like, we just got to hang out with the guys from Vital. That was kind of cool, though. Like, we went down, like, hung out with the guys, like, so we ended up selling the least amount of tickets. That shit was kind of early on stages.
Yeah.
And so then the guitar player from Vital Remains came up to me and Jeremy and said, You guys should have never opened. That was the biggest that was the biggest compliment I've ever gotten as a guitarist. I'm like,
The Beyond Creation show, I went on their bus. I almost sold them my Stealth BC Rich,
Uh-oh.
and he wouldn't buy it off of me because I wanted another guitar off of him.
We're local support on those shows.
And I was going to give him $500 on top of his guitar. He still wouldn't take it, but he really wanted that Stealth.
Mhm.
I still have it to this day.
Wow.
Do you guys have any plans on recording an EP or a full-length album? Will you do it yourselves or go to a professional studio?
Jeremy?
I've kind of been in the works. I kind of want to try to do it myself. These guys have been trying to talk me into going to a studio, and I keep saying, let's do it.
Mhm.
So I keep trying to trickle on and learn, do my little, I don't know, audio experiments, and hope I'm looking to record, or at least track our songs properly.
And then
So-
bring it to a studio.
So on this episode, we're going to hear you guys. You're going to give me a few songs.
I've had some scratch track, like live take recordings
Okay.
that we haven't like tracked properly, like studio setting, but like it's our.
So
It
we'll
sounds good.
we'll all be able to get a taste of what you guys are bringing.
I got a taste.
Good. Let's see here. What are the long-term goals for the band?
I like jam with my friends and writing music.
yeah, we've all been buddies for a long time when it comes down to it. This is our release, our way of escaping the real world for
Sure.
a little
Good
bit.
time.
Writing some tunes.
Stay
Having fun.
creative. Stay. I don't know.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's a band. Sometimes it's a band practice. Sometimes it's a bourbon. Sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What were we drinking earlier?
I brought a Pappy 13 with me and a Bomberg. So obviously we're
Having a good time.
just having a taste of something and relaxing.
That ride was hard, dude.
Yeah, at this point, I'm really just looking to grow with these guys,
Stacy,
keep
but-
growing as an individual and as a member of the band.
What was that other one?
I never really played
Yeah,
bass
Bombers.
before I joined this band,
That thing's
You know?
delicious.
and since I've joined
I
the
gotta try to get
band,
another one.
my skills on both bass and guitar have skyrocketed just because I've been more passionate about playing and practicing.
Do you have any upcoming shows that you'd like to promote?
Next week for Ryan's birthday. Yeah.
Magoo's, right?
Magoo's.
Magoo's in Bedford Park, Saturday, November 30th, 8 p.m.
You could fly in because Midway Airport's right there.
That's right.
That's right.
Chip shot away.
Awesome. Where can we find you online or social media?
Got Facebook.
We have a
Facebook, yeah.
Facebook page,
The IX Gates.
IX Gates, yeah.
Any last words?
Come check us out. You won't be disappointed.
Roman numeral IX Gates.
We appreciate you doing the interview,
My pleasure.
first and foremost. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Take it easy.